helicopter, dark sunglasses in the night, ride my moped with
Here with my good friend Sam Colt. Today we're going to be taking a second look at some Alice in Vapeland flavors. As you can see on our table here, we got a variety of stuff that you guys are going to be enjoying. And unlike our first video, which we covered, I believe it was Zombie Apocalypse,
Twas, Brilling, and Crunkberry.
Yeah, we had a great video there. I'm sure you've seen it. We got all sorts of new flavors that we're going to go through today. But for those of you who don't know about Alice in Vapeland, they're pretty exclusive vape.
It's pretty exclusive. You can only order it one night a week. So yeah, it's a little tough, but it's not really that difficult. But it's a little bit of a pain when you're craving something. But hey.
Right, and it takes a little long to get to you, but the flavors are generally speaking pretty worth it.
Yeah.
And not only do they take care of you with the good e-juices, they'll send you notes, personalized notes, which make it fun. They got charms on all the bottles, and with every purchase I've seen, they also send along playing cards.
Holy vapes! What is going on? Whoa!
Where do you guys come from?
Ramses!
Ladies and gentlemen,
My friends.
in addition to the review, our good buddy Ramses.
Ramses,
Colt,
good to see you.
How are you, my
Oh,
friend?
absolutely fantastic.
Good to see you.
You
Looking
too.
good.
You too.
Pleasant surprise. Ramses is what we like to call a vape bum, the vapor
Come
on
on
the
now.
couch. He likes to steal the vapes, but in all seriousness, we would hate to not have him around. So
It's
we
all right.
had
It's
to.
okay. We're
Thank you,
We're
thank you.
generous with our vapes, so we don't mind sharing.
About this.
I'm sure he did.
Nice. Yeah.
We're glad to
Of
have
course,
you,
of
Ramses. He's going to be vaping on some of this Vapeland with us. I guess he just came out of the middle of nowhere, but that works
He
too.
just showed up.
I'm actually vaping on some right now.
I'm sure.
What do you
are.
got there? What is
Some
that?
creamsicle.
Some creamsicle?
Oh, yeah.
How is
Orange
that?
makes
How
me
would you
cream.
describe
Orange
it?
makes me creamsicle. Yeah, it's very smooth. You know, it's good.
Nice.
As long as you're enjoying it, Ramses.
That's what's up.
Colt, what do you got set up for us today?
What I got here in my iGo L is Cupcake City, which to me, my first instinct is it's like the base flavor of Zombie Apocalypse, which is like a strawberry cupcake flavor. So to me, it's just like Zombie Apocalypse minus a strawberry, which is a great flavor.
Yeah.
So I've kind of noticed that some of their sweet flavors do have the
base.
same undertones and the same keynotes and stuff like that. But overall, pretty good.
I'm a big fan of that as well. Definitely get that full-fledged cake batter flavor. Can't go wrong with that. The flavor that I'm going to be talking to you about, and it looks like Ramses stole my thunder a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Orange makes me creamsicle. The one thing I have to say about this, I've tried a lot of different orange swirl, that sort of thing. This is where it's at. And the best part about it is the way that it smells. And if I am correct, it's around here somewhere. There she is. When you smell this thing, I'm telling you, Ramses.
Let me smell.
Yeah.
Let me smell.
Take a whiff of that, Ramses.
Ooh. Yeah. That's what it's all about. people.
Flavorful.
That's good.
Ramses
Smelled
is
that
usually
before?
smell blind too, so
I have smelled one.
That's fantastic.
it is good stuff. So you're definitely going to get that legitimate orange smell out of it, and the vapor is equally as good. So I definitely think that's something you might want to try out. Sam, you got something else for us lined up?
Oh yeah, I got another flavor here in the iClear 16 over here. We like to call Mystic Mandelion.
Ooh, how's that taste?
It's a really nice summertime
Interesting.
vape. It's very similar to the Orange Makes Me Creamsicle. It's orange with a little bit of a lime undertone. It almost kind of gives you a tangerine flavor, but
Let Ramses have
it's a very light, very refreshing vape. I like it. I like it a lot. It's real nice.
The next flavor I want to talk about. Well, hang on, Ramses. What do you say?
That's a good flavor. I like it. I might have to trade it out with the orange.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. The next flavor I want to talk about is the sweet teas. I was lucky enough to get it in one of these little tiny sample bottles. Really wasn't too excited about sweet teas in general. That's why I didn't buy any, but luckily that came along in one of my packages. And I have to say, I've been pleasantly surprised. I know there's a lot of people out there who aren't a big fan of those tea flavors, but for me, it gives you a little bit of that lemon, a little bit of that tea, and I've been dripping it and enjoying the heck out of it. So, for
I'm personally, I do not like any tea flavors. Tea and tobacco flavors just don't sit well with me. And I didn't love these flavors, but if I had to choose a tea flavor to vape, this would be it.
Yeah.
These, out of all the tea flavors, I mean, like I said, I don't like them, but these are actually pretty decent.
I'm a big
I
fan.
wouldn't put any in a tank and vape them all day, but not bad.
Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't done. So all I know is I've dripped it a decent amount of times, and it's definitely something, a good change up vape, quite enjoyable.
Something that I found that I wasn't too thrilled about was, I think this one might be it right here. Yeah, Pumpkin Tumbler. That one was something I was really excited to try, and man, I was really disappointed in it. It just, at first, it was a great pumpkin flavor. It tasted kind of like pumpkin bread, and after about 5 minutes of vape, and it just too sweet, just overly sweet, and just after time, almost was foul just to vape. I just couldn't enjoy it whatsoever after a minute. And
Look at that face. There's something to tell you. Sam Colt, when he's looking like that, it means he was disgusted. He'd been texting me for literally, I think, 2 or 3 days straight, asking me about Pumpkin Tumbler, yearning to get the chance to try it.
I was dying to try it, and
not too satisfied, but
Not a good
hey,
thing.
not for me, but maybe someone else would like it.
it is quite sweet, and for you pumpkin people,
Not for me, but hey, maybe someone else.
Now, just to kind of carry on with some of these other flavors, Frost Blossom. I'm not a menthol-esque mint type guy, but I have to say I did have the opportunity to drip some of that Frost Blossom, and for me, I really enjoyed it. I know a couple other people that tried it really enjoyed it. I don't know. Did you end up having an
I've not
opportunity?
tried it yet, but I've heard it's not bad.
No, it's definitely good for you minty kind of people. I think it's going to have a combination you might like to try. I believe it has like orange mint flavor, and it's really good.
It's kind of like a menthol. One more flavor we've got to talk about here is Black and White Cookie. Absolutely delicious. It's like a chocolate sugar cookie. It's pretty good. It's not heavy, and it's a pretty good chocolate flavor. You have to let it steep for a good 3 to 4 weeks, but once it steeps, it takes on a very nice flavor.
Yeah, that's one thing you'll notice with a lot of these flavors. I feel like, particularly like the White Rabbit, when I first got that out, I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious about that. Wasn't too satisfied with it at first. I let it steep for a little while. Definitely a lot more satisfied, and I know it's sort of like a mysterious flavor. It's got some spice. It's got some. I had like a real syrupy tone to it when I first got it.
Some coconut flavor to it a bit too.
There may be. Like I said, there's hints of everything that kind of sneak up on you.
Yeah.
And what is this you got in here?
It's a black and white
cookie.
Well, I jumped right ahead, didn't I?
That's a pretty good vape. I think it's not too heavy, and once you let that steep,
Yeah, it's pretty darn good.
yeah.
Well, hey guys, I'm Bleve Retis. This is Sam Colt. This is Ramses. With a surprise guest appearance.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. Thank you for all you guys who've been subscribing. Stick around for some more videos. And as always, take it easy.
Thanks, folks.